Hey everyone, welcome back to Enigmatic, back here with another Trading 212 portfolio update. This is episode 27 of the series. There are a few things that I want to talk about in this update, especially, I want to talk about dividends, I want to talk about the performance of some of my stocks I've purchased in the last week. I think that's it. So yeah, let's get started. So as you can see, my portfolio is now at £5,107.29p. I've invested £5,870.87p. As you can see, it's probably about £150 I've added to the portfolio. I am down 7.63. I'm down £763.58p. That's £13.01p. Last week I was down 14.77%. So my losses have reduced a little bit, so which is positive and good to see. So I'm really happy with that. So if you want to see the last week's update, you can click on the link above and watch that. So there's a few things that I want to talk about, like I said, especially with dividends. So I've had basically two dividends since the 23rd. I didn't include it in the last update, but anyway, so I've had one from Cisco and one from Plymouth Industrial REIT. So I've had one from Cisco Systems on the 23rd. I think this might have been mentioned in the last update. 0.4 shares, but I received a 10p dividend, so that's calm. And the one that I received yesterday, I hold 2 shares in Plymouth Industrial REIT, which paid 32 cents per share, and I received a total of 51p. So happy days. Another stock that I want to talk about is Shell. Shell. So Shell has announced that they are cutting their dividend for the first time since World War II. And this stock, the dividend has been cut by 66%. It kind of makes sense that why they have cut it deep. So it kind of makes sense because they don't want to repeat this cut again, just one big cut, and then that way they can start building up. Oh yeah, they've been increasing it for X amount of years. So yeah, and it becomes quite, I don't know, confident that, for investors that they will pay the dividend. So yeah, so as you can see, in the last week it has dropped 11.28%. So, but I've increased my shares to 10 shares now. So I currently have 10 shares. I'm down £19.05p, which isn't too bad, I'd say. I'm down 13.7%. I've got an average price of £13.90p, which isn't too bad. So yeah. And the other one that I want to talk to you guys about is British Petroleum, BP. So BP, I believe, went X last week as well. And I've got 36 shares with an average price of £4.05p. I know it's a little bit higher than the £3, but, I'm down at £37.91p. That's £25.97%. I can't read today. But yeah, so I do expect them to go up in the future, like with all my stocks, but I do want to average my price down for BP. I do want to look at getting to around 50 shares eventually in this. So yeah, that's the plan. Anyway, back to the old portfolio update. So with Airbus, I've increased my position a little bit in Airbus this week. I currently have now 4.7 shares. So it's gone up from 4.5, I think it was, in the last update. I'm down £20.61p. I'm down 7.98%. I am looking to get to that 5 shares threshold, or should I say milestone. For me, that's a good milestone that I want. I'm waiting for it to hit €50 again, and I will buy the remaining 0.3 shares. Alibaba, again, I am looking to get to about 2.4 shares. The reason I want to get to 2.4 shares is because they are doing a stock split. And if I remember correctly, I'm literally just pulling 2.4 out of my head. So let me do a quick calculation. Okay, so I'm wrong. It's not 2.4. I need to buy 2.5. So essentially what I want to do is I want to hold 2.5 shares. That's what I'm trying to say. So with Alibaba, I want to try and hold 2.5 shares in Alibaba. So I'm working my way up to that because I do believe they are doing a stock split, 8-1. So they are going to split their the shares from one share will turn into 8 shares. So if I have 2.5, that should give me a nice round number of 20 shares in total after the stock split. So yeah, that's my plan for Alibaba. I do think Alibaba is an extremely strong company. They are massive. They do own a number of brands. From what I recall, they do own Alibaba, AliExpress, Taobao, Tmall, what's that other one called? Alipay and Ali Cloud, I think. So I think that is a really good company to invest in, I think, for the long haul. So with the stock split, I'm hoping for shares to eventually go up again. Aviva, I've been slowly increasing my position in this. I've got 166 shares, which is good. I'm down 3.67%, and that's £15 and 2p. I know they've suspended their dividends, but I think for the long haul, this should be a really good company to invest in. I am hoping to aim for 200 in this portfolio and eventually move over my shares from Freetrade into this platform. So so when it drops, I think I'm probably going to add another 30 something shares in, and just when it goes above that price, I will remove it from Freetrade. Barclays is also one that I'm looking to increase my position in quite significantly. I am hoping for stocks to hit around the 90p mark, and when it does hit 90p or even 87, I will be looking to add another 100-ish shares in that. Also, Barrett is doing pretty well in the last week. It has been going up overall. It's up 1.84%. I am up £10.99p. That's 10.41%, which I'm really happy with. I am keeping an eye out if this does drop below like £4.50 or something like that to increase my position, but I will hold on for now. Beyond Meat is something that I kind of wish I did sell at this peak here, at 113, but obviously I was just holding and not really looking at it. But you know what can you do? So Beyond Meat, I'll probably hold on to it, and if it does drop to around $60 something, I'll look at buying the other half of this share. Boeing is another stock that I'm actually looking to increase my position in. I do want to hit a total of 5 shares with Boeing. So I'm hoping for it to hit around 110, 120, and I will just go out and just buy the other 2.3 shares. But if it doesn't, I think I'll probably look at increasing my shares around like 125, and I'll increase it by 0.3, so I'll get to a nice 3 shares in total. BP, I've increased my position in BP again, mainly because I sold a large chunk of it in Freetrade, and I've been waiting to start buying it back at the same price I purchased it, or a slightly lower price. So that's what I've been doing. I've been buying it around 113.5. So that is it for that one. Cloudflare is going down in the last week. It has gone down 2.27%, which isn't ideal, but it's still up. It's still probably one of my best performing stocks at the moment. I'm up I've got 15 shares. I'm up £60 and 61p. That's 28.43%, which is really good. My average price is around $17. Direct Line isn't doing too well at the moment, but it's only down 2.87%. That's £9 and 32p. Legal in General did go ex-dividend last week. Actually, it might have been this week. I've got 115 shares. I'm up £25 and 82p. That's 12.92%. My average price is at £1.73. So I am expecting 12.6p per share. So that should be nice to get that in June. Lloyds Banking Group. I am down 26.29%. That's £111 and 30p, which is quite a big loss, to be honest. So I'll be holding on to this for a while, and I hope this does go up to about 40p, 43p. Then I'm in the green, but I'm not too worried about Lloyds at the moment. I think it is a great company. New River REIT has had quite a good week, to be honest. It has gone up. It has gone up 22.16%, which is, I'd probably say, really good. However, I'm still down 52.15%. That's £221 and 84p. So I'm still down. I am still looking to average down this quite a bit. So yeah, I don't really want to talk about Neo. Persimmon is doing really well. I've got 2 shares. I am up £5. That's 12.72%. So I'm pretty happy with that. Like I said, Plymouth Industrial REIT did pay me a dividend of 51p for the entire 2 shares that I hold, which is good. Royal Dutch Shell, like I said, they have cut their dividend by 2/3. And that is it, pretty much. So yeah, let me know what you think. Also would like to know what stocks are performing well for you. Have you had any that have gone ex-dividend? And if you're interested in trying out Trading 212, you can use my referral link, which is on the screen now. If you want to watch the last video, you can, which is here. And finally, if you want to check out how I keep track of all my stocks between the 2 platforms, you can check out my spreadsheet, which is in a link at the top right now. Finally, if you want to follow the series on how to customize that spreadsheet, you can click on the link here for the playlist. And that's it for this video. See you in the next one.